I have problem I've written on the board. I have that person's telephone number. I am not joking. If you want to talk to anyone, I can give you the number. Okay? So each and every of those cases written on the notice board has been treated. So colitis, I am in front of you. I treated myself. I suffered between 86 and 99. Today we are treating patients with colitis. After my article appeared, we got a few patients through this article, and out of 4 patients, three have responded very well to treatment. So 75% success out of 4 cases. They have all responded after reading this article. They came to us, we gave them the method. One person was my age, a civil engineer also. I'm a civil engineer by profession. He gave up his job. Now he started as a contractor in Tirupati. He's building his first bungalow as a civil engineer. And now I phoned him day before yesterday. He says, first I would go 5 times a day to the toilet. Now I'm going thrice a day. But because I'm living on site, I am unable to control my food habits. So, but my bleeding has stopped 60%. So he gave up his job in 1990. I started my career in Sujok. So he's been suffering for 10 years. I've been enjoying for 10 years. He's also my age. We are both civil engineers. So I told him, look, you gave up your job. I took up a new job as a healer. So, but he is now gradually getting better. It takes us maybe 2 years to get better. Our case is an 8-year-old child who's now responded well to treatment of the hip joints. Each hip joint has to be replaced. It costs you around 2 lakh rupees. Through Sujok, gradually over a period of time, the degeneration is stopped and the patient can live a happy life. So if they cannot afford to go in for 2 to 3 lakh rupees per hip joint, Sujok is a very good way of gradually getting there. AVN is the name of the problem, which is known as avascular necrosis, where the hip joint starts getting degenerated. Okay? GBS, this is a very complex disorder which is known as Guillain-Barré syndrome. This is a disease which affects the peripheral nervous system. In the peripheral nervous system, to clear that problem, you have to spend around 7 lakh rupees. Some people are lucky to get well after spending 7 lakhs, some are not. After the patient comes back from the hospital, if Sujok is added to their treatment, along with their physiotherapy, which has to be very rigorous, we have seen the results in 5 days. I am treating a patient at the moment who has just returned from Hirandani hospital after spending 7 lakhs. The doctors had advised them to go in for rigorous physiotherapy for maybe 1 year, twice a day. Yesterday was my 5th sitting and the legs have started responding. This is a system you can imagine where the nerves get affected by a virus and your body collapses. You cannot move, you cannot stand. If it comes up to your chest, you need to be put on a ventilator. So we had a patient, he was on a ventilator for 29 months in Delhi. 29 months. I'm not talking about 29 days. 29 months. You can imagine the ordeal of the family. So they asked us to come to Delhi. I said, I cannot come to Delhi for maybe 1 or 2 months because we have to do treatment through acupuncture every alternate day. So the family said that we can't bring the patient. I said, I cannot come to Delhi for 2 months to treat. But in Bombay, I'm going every day, every alternate day to the house because the patient is on the bed, unable to move. So we have to go every alternate day for treatment. So in certain cases, alternate day treatment is required. In certain cases, the patient can do the treatment on their own. But in this case of Guillain-Barré syndrome, I am personally going every alternate day. So that is a very complex disorder. You can read about all this on the net. Liver cirrhosis. This is a case in Chennai. Due to neat liquor intake, the doctors had advised liver transplant. You can imagine how much it costs in India, 40 lakh rupees. Within 3 months, his liver is okay. After proper, regular self-treatment. Okay? Proper treatment. Please mind it. It's not just one treatment. Proper treatment, gradual treatment. His body weight was 84 kg. After 33 days, the body weight came down by 29 liters. Because the body threw out 29 kg of fluid in 33 days. So you can imagine, when a patient's liver fails, they get ascites. The abdomen gets bloated and water is retained in the liver. In 33 days, 29 liters of fluid was thrown out. we have the records of the sonography reports and the body weight of the patient, in which it's mentioned 84 kg and 59 kg. So you can imagine 24 kg of fluid out of the body in 33 days. That patient is today okay. This case was treated in 2006. I went to Chennai for somebody's marriage last month. I went and met that patient. Yes, sir. Okay. So there is a safe option for hepatitis B and C also. But that is again with a combination of Sujok, traditional Chinese medicine and various herbs. Okay. Not only one method. Please understand. Not only one method. If that patient is also going through a depression, we would add aromatherapy to it. Because he is going through a tough time. So I would definitely combine aromatherapy. So we would have to see the case status and accordingly. In certain cases, even biochemical combinations are prescribed. So please do not feel bad if I am explaining you a few cases, because you should understand that here you are getting a chance. Maybe somebody in your family has got hepatitis B, so you got a chance to try hepatitis B through us. Okay, because we would work on our experience that we know we could manage, so we tried it. So that's why I am explaining.
How would you know which method works?
So as long as my patient is better, I am happy. I do not say that I treated. I say my patient is well, I am happy. All the methods have worked. Maybe you feel that my patient's hepatitis B got negative. I am happy for that.
That's very
I think that is what we should do. I will show you records in film in 6 days. The dates are 6 days treatment. Normally we go through a lot of problems for jaundice. This was my son. When he got it, because he was having a slight fever, so I sent to the doctor. The reports are here. Because I said, if we have proof, it should be there. This was my son's report. On the 26th, 9. 17-9. 9 days, 26-9 and 17-9. His blood was 1.2 lakh. His platelet, 3 lakhs. The total bilirubin, direct bilirubin, indirect bilirubin, all out of limit. In 7 days, all in limit. We used Sujok and some herbs, Indian herbs. In 7 days or 9 days, the proof is in front of us. So we are not trying to say that it didn't work, but I'm trying to say it works.
They didn't go to hospital.
It didn't go to hospital. We did. That's what I'm saying. That's why I proved it. That one of the doctors who went, when I sent my son, they said he has to be hospitalized. Blood बहुत कम है. 1.2 lakh है, jaundice है, hospital में डाल दो. I said ज़्यादा नहीं है, 1.2 lakh ठीक है. I recently got a phone call from one person. He's got 1 lakh for the past 2 years. He's got jaundice. So my son said, Papa, he should be, because the doctor made him so much afraid that you can, you go to school, college, you may collapse on the road. बच्चे हैं. So मेरा बच्चा भी got worried. So my son says, so that chap has got jaundice for 1 year and he's a civil engineer. So if he's on a building, so he can collapse and fall down. So, but that person in Delhi is not worried. He said, chalta hai. So we were not ready for chalta hai. We said, no, we have to do treatment. So between 1.2 and 3 lakhs, there is a drastic change. And it shows. It's from the same pathology of the body. If it was from a different pathological body, it would be different. It's from the same, he's a MD pathology. So from the same doctor, the same reports. Both are here. So this is jaundice, early stages of jaundice. Hepatitis B and hepatitis C have been treated. We have the negative reports. Hepatitis B, hepatitis C, no. The cases in America. Diabetes, this is many cases of diabetes, many. Okay? Because he said 1 or 2 weeks, we've got many cases of diabetes. One case of a doctor, I'm explaining about a doctor. He is 42 years old. He is from Jalgaon. These are his today morning report. He used to have his diabetes between 200 and 225 for the past 14 years. He was taking 3 tablets a day. The mid-meal tablet in the afternoon was more dangerous for the kidney. That's what he was telling me. He said, "Ye tablet kidney ko tang karti hai, so I want to reduce it." Yesterday's diabetes level was 155. They came to us on 9th of August. So today is 9th of October. So in 2 months.